Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Austin Drummond is in custody. The man accused of murdering 4 people, including a young couple, a teenage boy, and a mother, has been captured. The TBI, we are waiting a press conference with hopefully some good details. In today's live, we're going to be breaking down everything that we know, how the manhunt finally ended. You're never going to guess where Austin was staying. I'm going to show you guys here shortly with pictures. We're going to be talking about it all. This is the story of Austin Drummond's arrest, and we're going to get to all of that on the other side of this.
Come along with me. Together with the truth you'll see. Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun.
Together through the storm and darkest weather. We search high, we search low. Together everywhere we go. Justin's here and he's going live with the best fans by my side. We're a family, we hold strong. Together we can right the wrong. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea. We are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars. Searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea. We are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars, searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. In the night or in the day, girls will light and lead the way. Justice heart, enough support, together we will hold the fort. Lily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care.
Click play and come along with me. Together
Thank you,
we're the
Jan.
truth
Thank
you
you, love.
see.
Appreciate you.
Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. Defending truth is what we do. So hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way. Together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts. In the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong. Together we belong. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comment here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comment here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
Well, hello, everyone. Thank you. My camera's crooked. Thank you so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options anywhere in the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is August 5th, 2025. It is currently 3:09 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. Bonjour. Guys, we have been around the clock chasing this mother chicken. And today, the 5th day of August, 2025, I am sure that Austin Drummond will never hurt anyone outside of prison ever again. Probably not even in prison either, because he's going to be on death row. You know it's coming. It is certainly coming. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I was live earlier. I was live with one eye open. It was a mess. But guys, please hit that thumbs up button before we get started. We are awaiting a TBI press conference that will be coming here just shortly. We'll be waiting for that. No thoughts, mother chicken. That's right. So please hit that thumbs up. Let us know that you care by hitting that thumbs up and spreading the word. It's a little thing that makes a big, big difference. And if we get 1,000 thumbs up, we have a chicken party. And you don't want to miss the chicken party. It's me, Jen. Thank you so much for 9+ months, my dear. YouTube is lying. I've been here for like 4 years. Yes, you have. Thank you so much, Jen. Love you too, darling. Appreciate you. And Gemini, thank you. That is incredibly kind, my dear. Thank you so much for gifting 5 pearl necklaces. Really do appreciate that, sweet Gemini. So good to see you, my friend. If you received one of those, give our Gemini a big, big thank you. Really do appreciate that, my dear. Can't do it without you. Guys, guess what? Guess what? We have a photo of where Austin Drummond was crouching down, squatting is what they say. And I'm going to show it to you. I can't see any comment from Gemini, so I can't. Gemini's not blocked. Gemini, type something because she just gifted something. Why would Gemini be blocked? There's no way Gemini would be blocked. Gemini's been here since. Was accidentally blocked? No. Oh, we cannot have that at all. We cannot have that at all. Okay, let me just get this really quickly because that is absolutely unacceptable that Gemini would be blocked. Bear with me one moment as I do that. I usually don't do this live, but hold on. There's a lot of people. This is weird. There's some people blocked that should not be. Let me look at Gemini here. Hey, Gemini, can you send me a link to your account from to my phone number? That would make it a lot quicker. That would make it a lot quicker if you could do that, my dear. And that way I can, because so far we don't got a whole lot of people blocked at all, but I don't see her blocked really at all. Yeah, if you could send me a that would be great. That would be ready. Hold on one second. Okay. Hey, I'm live. You're on live. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I got you. Thank you, love. Appreciate you.
You're welcome, honey.
All right. Thank
Okay,
you. Bye-bye. Yeah, I don't see her blocked or anything. But if she could send it to me, that's really weird. Okay. We got to get to it. It's all fixed. Okay. I feel like An episode of Paw Patrol. Hello, mix. Yes, yes. We had someone, one of our subscribers today. He gave us a little tour. If you didn't see it on our last live this morning when we first went live, he was right there whenever, because he works really close to there. Okay, so listen, this is where he was staying, y'all. This is crazy. Yes, Mr. Ready Mix. Yes. Look at this. This is where Austin Drummond was staying, in a pool house. Isn't that crazy? That was me. Yep. Isn't that crazy? He was staying here in this pool house. I don't know how long, but I bet you, well, they're probably out of town. The people, it's a vacation home, something. Why the hell was he out roaming around? That's what I wondered. That's what I wondered too. Like, I would be sitting my ass right in there if I wouldn't be out in the woods that early. That would be why he looked clean. Yeah, I mean, he looked much. I mean, we know he changed since yesterday, right? He was wearing, the other day, he was wearing what? Camo. About the bed size for a jail cell. That's right. Fits him good, doesn't it? Hunting for food? Could be. Can you imagine if the owners went out there? Maybe they did. Maybe they did. He was, this was a very nice, it's a very nice area where he had enough booze there. Look at there. Yeah, beer. Maybe that's why he was kind of limping the other day. Why was he out there in the daylight is beyond me. Yeah, maybe he was hungry. I don't know, hopefully we're going to know a lot more sooner. Thank you for being 173, Stephanie. Guys, please hit that thumbs up. But I am just absolutely surprised. It was off Driftwood Drive. Driftwood Drive. Let me go to the map there. Driftwood Drive, Jackson, Tennessee. Okay. Oh, I bet you it's this house. Hold on 1 second. I bet you it's this house. Do they got a pool? And that'll tell me everything I need to know. Because there's a house for sale. There's a house for sale. Nope, I don't see a pool. I don't see a pool. I wonder if that's it, though. Is that the guest house? I wonder. Okay. Let's, all right, let me show you where, the street is. Driftwood Drive. Take you to Driftwood Drive with us. Guys, please hit that thumbs up. Please and thank you. Okay. My notifications did not go out again. Perfect. They said just off Driftwood Drive. So this is Driftwood Drive. Ooh, I bet you it's this house right here. Yep, they got a pool. That's the pool house. Guarantee. Bet you anything. bet you anything. I wonder what that address is. 27 Crest. Here we go. This is where I bet you he was staying. Right here. Right here, folks. Right here. Yeah, someone's still taking him cash for that beer. No, it's probably already there. Let's 27 Somerset Cove. Let's go and look what the inside of this house looks like. 27 Somerset Cove, Jackson, Tennessee. All right. Is that it? That's what it says. Yep. Okay. Yep. Okay. Here it is. Yep. It's 27. Year built 2000. See if we can find is there pictures of it anywhere? See if it's ever, I don't think it's ever been sold. Well, if anybody's can find pictures of it, I would like to see the house, like the pool from the inside. People, if you still own the house, can y'all take some pictures for me? I'll break. Yeah, this is it. This is it. And there's this pool house right here. Right. And it would be I mean, look, can you imagine staying close? You're this close to these people. But look, it's got a privacy fence here. Right. I mean, hell, someone might have even been home and they just not know it. But you can go back there probably. Let's see right here. Damn. I wonder if he probably just walked the perimeter at night. I bet you that's what he did. He just walked the perimeter at night like that. It says it's off the market, last sold in 2018. Well, yeah. Yep. This has got to be it. And they were certainly looking in this area last night. This is the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Wow. This is Wellington. They were looking right in the area. And look, it's on a cul-de-sac. Right? This is as far as it goes. It doesn't go any further. This is it. This is all. It's just a few houses right here. And when was this last taken? Okay, 2023. So not too long ago. Beautiful home. Behind the garage looks like extension. Yeah, it's like a pool house, they said. All right, let's see if the press conference is starting. I think it doesn't start for another 30 minutes, though. Someone just said it, but I don't think it starts. Hold on 1 second. Is it not going to play? No, it ain't started. Okay. They're getting ready for it. So let's, I think they're just getting ready for it right now. So we're just going to see. There's already 1,000 people there watching. Wow. Justin, read Reddy's comment. Can someone let me know? It's moving so fast. It's hard for me to see. That's a garage. Justin, if I'm off working a bit, do you want me to take you? Sure. I mean, whatever you, the more the merrier, brother. Did you get you some lunch yet?
1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Check, check. Check, check, check. Okay.
We hear you. We hear you, lady. It's a miracle he didn't harm anyone else. This is one that I thought would absolutely be bad, that something really bad was going to happen. There is no second here. All right, I'm getting some more stuff in. Yep, there is no sound yet. They found him and just kind of walking through the woods. They just kind of found him walking through the woods. I'm just trying to see if there's any other feeds that's going on here. Justin, 3 more poles real close, go overhead. 3 more poles. What do you mean 3 more poles? Are we talking about? No, we're not talking about the monkey. Justin, I love your work. Do you think No, nice Murray. I don't because they gave the news just gave it the address, so it's not a big deal. Pools. Oh. Justin, 3 more pools. Real close. Go overhead. 3 more pools. What do you mean 3 more pools? Oh. Yeah, there's 3 other pools there, but I don't see. There's 2 on Wellington. 2 on Wellington. We still don't know where the girlfriend is. So, no, she's alive. She's alive. Love you too, Miss Mallory. Thank you so much, my dear. It's been exhausting covering this mother chicken. I don't have a pool. Murders, move along, please. Yes, that's right. That's right. TBI is getting ready for a press conference. And hopefully they will have this one. WBBJ is live at are we at WBBJ? Is this who we're with? Yep. We're at WBBJ right now. I want to just check another thing before. Okay. Okay. Hello, you're live. Hello. Okay. Shut up. Thank you so much, Pippa. Appreciate you very much. You have the app. Yep. What about the address that he was captured? I mean, he was in the woods. Hold on, I'm getting something from a local right now. That was okay, was that the right house? Okay. I want to see if that's the right house because I got a local. I'm gonna, while we wait for that, I'm gonna show y'all another feed, and whoever does it first is who gets it, I guess. So this is the other feed there. I'll move myself off here momentarily whenever they get ready to speak. Thank you, Pippa. Thank you, Mallory. Appreciate you. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Canadian Cookie. Appreciate you. Y'all received one of Canadian Cookies memberships. Make sure you say thank you, please. I don't think it was the other housemate. I don't think it was the other house. Makes more sense in my opinion. I'm waiting. I'm got a local that okay. Yeah. Yep. That was the right one. That was the right one. That was the right one. I believe that's someone who is local is talking to me right now. And they said that that was the right house. And they told me actually they know a person that lives there. So I knew the creep wouldn't harm himself. Yeah, he's not going to harm himself. He has no problem with trying to kill other people, but you know, there's that. Hello, Lori. I wish they were closer to the microphone. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to probably put it on the other feed. I've got other feeds prepared in case. This morning, a convict in the 1988 murder of his girlfriend Angela Clay and her. One second. Here we go.
All right, we'll get to that briefing in just a moment. Following a week-long manhunt, Drummond was finally captured this morning around 9
Here it
o'clock
goes.
in Jackson in the area of Country Club Road. This started about a week ago, last Tuesday, when a baby was found in the area of West Tennessee. Later, four people were
They're coming.
found dead, a family, a mother and the father of that baby. Okay, let's go to that presser now.
Whoever has the best sound is who I'm going to go with.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Kim Wheeler, Public Information Officer for the West Region of the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. We couldn't be more relieved today to share with you an update that Austin Drummond is in custody. That is a significant win for all the dedicated agencies that worked tirelessly over the past week to bring him to justice. We want to thank the community for the incredible help. This successful apprehension was made possible by the countless tips and unwavering support that we received from you, the citizens. Without your partnership and willingness to come forward with information, this arrest would not have been made possible. Thank you for being the eyes and ears. After everyone speaks, we will open it up for questions, but please note this is an ongoing investigation and you're going to have questions that absolutely cannot be answered at this time. With me here today to provide more information on the capture of Austin Drummond is TBI Director David Roush, Jackson Police Chief Tom Corley, U.S. Marshal Western District of Tennessee Tyrese Miller, 29th Judicial District Attorney General Danny Goodman, 26th Judicial District Attorney General Jody Pickens, Lake County Sheriff Brian Avery, Dyer County Sheriff Jeff Box, and Madison County Sheriff Julian Weiser. Director Roush.
Thank you, Kim. And thanks to each and every one of you that are here today. Let me start by making it very clear. This is a phase of the effort. The capture is a phase. We will move into the next phase. We've already started that at this time. So, but this is not done by any means. This is just, we are now able to move into the next phase. So I do want to say thank you. This is a perfect example of police community cooperation. And there is no better example for this country, frankly, of the effort that's gone into this week-long challenge. trying to find the suspect after the horrible, tragic deaths of the family that was taken from the Lake County community. And so I do want to say thank you to the local, state, and federal agencies that all came together tirelessly, working 24 hours a day for an entire week until today, when finally we were able to get the lead we needed to find the suspect and get him into custody. It also took a very vigilant community, and so we're very appreciative of everyone here in Jackson for being vigilant, paying attention, and especially for the calls today that led us on the path that led to this capture. And so we are so appreciative of a community that cares, and a community that is looking out for the safety of everyone here. And so I wanted to make sure we express that. And again, I can't tell you how proud we are of the amazing team of police that have worked on this from our various levels within government. And it shows what can happen when we put everything aside with a focus on mission. And so I want to reiterate how important that has been, and how proud we are of all that were engaged in this to be able to come to today's phase in our effort. And so with that, I will turn it over for the specifics of the capture over to Chief Tom Corley with Jackson PD.
Good afternoon. Before anything else, I'd like to begin by expressing our heartfelt condolences to the families of the lost loved ones from this vicious crime up in Lake County. We're praying for you. No words can fully capture the depth of your pain, but please know that you're not alone, and the Jackson community mourns with you. Again, we're here today to confirm that Austin Drummond has been taken into custody. More importantly, his capture occurred without any further harm to the public or to any law enforcement officers. The outcome, as the director referred to, is the direct result of incredible coordination, skill, and determination shown by our local, state, and federal partners. It's a powerful example of what can happen when law enforcement agencies work together with the community who have a shared mission and a singular focus. I'd like to take a moment to recognize and sincerely thank the agencies who played a role in this effort. The Federal Bureau of Investigation and the United States Marshal Service, from our state partners, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, Tennessee Highway Patrol, and the Tennessee Department of Homeland Security, and local law enforcement, the Jackson Police Department Special Operations Division, our Patrol Division, our Criminal Investigation Unit, and our JPD dispatchers and communications, and also the Madison County Sheriff's Department. Each of these agencies brought their resources, their people, and their expertise to the table, and they did so with excellence. I'd like to pause right now, though, and I'm a little biased, but I'm gonna talk about the Jackson Police Department for just a minute. From the moment this case unfolded, you never hesitated. Our dispatchers, patrol officers, special operations, investigators, each of you demonstrated bravery, precision, and tireless dedication, even in the face of danger. Your courage has not gone unnoticed, and the citizens of this community are proud of you, and I'm deeply thankful for you. To briefly cover the apprehension this morning, I want to first address the process that led up to it. As you're aware, for the past several days, law enforcement have been focusing on specific areas of the city based upon some intelligence, some physical evidence, and technology. From discovering the vehicle near MCO Road and the intelligence which led us to the area off of Pleasant Plains Drive, these type fugitive search operations are most typically made in a methodical fashion. When covering areas, particularly wooded areas, a cursory search is not sufficient for community safety. And I know that's difficult to have patience for. And I know several of you probably didn't get a lot of sleep because the helicopters flying around and the officers being in your neighborhood. And I know that's tough, but for the last few days, that's what's been transpiring. This morning, however, a couple of encounters with Drummond changed that methodical search to a dynamic one. Just after 8:00 a.m., we received multiple calls of sightings of the suspect. Placing resources there immediately resulted in an additional citizen's call at about 8:57 a.m. We took advantage of that quickly evolving situation and made the arrest at 9:05 a.m. I'd like to introduce you right now to Officer Trout, Officer Compton, and Officer Drown. They were there right at the right spot and reacted immediately and are responsible for the apprehension of Austin Drummond. As this case moves forward, any additional charges or prosecutorial decisions from any actions that may have occurred within Jackson will be deferred to District Attorney Jody Pickens. We will continue to support his office and the TBI as this process unfolds and ensure that every step toward justice is taken thoroughly and properly. Today, again, we find some peace in knowing that the suspect is no longer a threat, but remain committed to the families, the community, and to justice. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Tonight, families in West Tennessee can sleep more soundly. Austin Drummond is once again behind bars. He is suspected of an unthinkable crime that put all of us, an entire city and area, on edge. He thought he could outrun us, but he was wrong. That's because together we cannot be stopped. Law enforcement from every level and the people who call West Tennessee home did our parts. We worked long hours, neighbors stayed vigilant, agencies donated reward money, and someone saw something. They saw something out of the ordinary this morning and did what he was supposed to do. Because of that action, Drummond is in custody. Thank you to the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation for leading this investigation, to the FBI for their unwavering support, and to the men and women of the Jackson Police Department and the local agencies such as the Madison County Sheriff's Office, Dyer County Sheriff's Office, Lake County Sheriff's Office, and other agencies who show up every day to answer the call to duty. And to the men and women of the United States Marshal Service, thank you. Your relentless commitment to duty is unmatched. To the families in Lake County who lost loved ones, Drummond's arrest cannot restore what has been taken from you. We only hope that we could have help give you assurance that justice will be had. And to the baby girl who will tell one day her story of survival, we look forward to all that you will do. God bless West Tennessee, and God bless America. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. First thing I'd like to do is once again give our condolences to the family of the victims in this case. We have numerous victims, so obviously we have a lot of people in the communities that are hurting because of this, and we want them to know that we're going to do everything we can to seek justice in this matter. You know, this started almost 7 days ago to the exact minute. It was last Tuesday, a little after 3 p.m. when we got the first call of the infant who had been abandoned, and that started this whole process. I don't think I have ever seen so many agencies work together and work in sync. This has been so impressive. It has been what I would think should be a blueprint for the entire country on how to run an operation. You had numerous law enforcement agencies, not just one or two. We're talking about that goes across all of West Tennessee, federal agencies, and they all put their pride aside and had one common goal, and they all did whatever they had to reach that goal. And because of that, today's a good day, and Austin Drummond is not going to be a threat to this community anymore. As Director Rouse said, this was phase one. The real work starts, and the lengthy work will start at this point. Investigations do not end when a person is arrested. That's just the part to get them into custody. This investigation is going to go on for a good period of time. In addition to that, there will be lots of court appearances, lots of hearings, and we will do everything we can to ensure that the communities are kept safe. And we're going to do that by seeking justice in this case. I'm going to work with General Jody Pickens, because we do have a case this time that's a little bit different, because we're going across a couple of different judicial districts. And because of that, he and I will be working closely together, but we will work together just as law enforcement did, with one common goal. And that's going to be to make sure that we seek justice. And with that, I'm going to turn this over to General Jody Pickens.
Good afternoon. My name is Jody Pickens, and I'm the elected district attorney for the 26th Judicial District, which is comprised of Chester, Henderson, and Madison counties. Like the others who have gone before me, I would like to begin by saying that my condolences go out to the families of these victims who lost their lives. And so we will continue to work to achieve justice for them. The other thing I would say that I want to say that we are very happy that we can at this point bring a degree of peace back to this community, which has been on edge since this incident and since they have learned that this person was back in our community. I too am a Madison County resident, and I just wanted to say that when it comes to law enforcement, we are blessed in this area. We don't have good law enforcement, we have great law enforcement. And as what has been said before, people put their differences aside and work toward a common goal. And that is why we are all standing here in front of you today, because working together, they were able to bring some security to this region. Like General Goodman said, arrest often is just the beginning of a prosecution. There will be, the investigation will continue. I will continue to consult with our law enforcement partners, also consulting with General Goodman, because there will be some decisions made. We will be working towards making sure that anybody that may have had a hand in assisting Drummond will be held to answer for that. Those investigations will continue, and we just encourage the public, which has been so important and so engaged in this situation, to continue to provide that information that you may think doesn't matter, but which may in the end provide the break that law enforcement needs. So with that, I would say, God bless our state, God bless this community, and God bless America.
Good afternoon. My name is Brian Avery. I'm the sheriff of Lake County. For those of you that don't know, Lake County is a county of about 7,000 people. It's kind of one of those counties where if one person hurt, we all hurt. And this happened right in our back door, and it put a lot of people on ease. And we all band together. Once this happened, when we all band together, we all want to see this thing through. We all want to see it to the end. But today I want to say, share with our community, the Lake County community, the Madison County community, that Austin Drummond is in custody. This arrest is a significant step toward the ongoing investigation, and we are grateful of the outcome. I want to thank the local, state, and federal agencies that made this happen. Without them, Drummonds would still be free today. The community stepped up with the phone calls, the text messages, the emails. If it wasn't for them, we would still be searching. We would still be looking. To the families of the victims, please know that our thoughts and prayers remain with you. While this arrest brings some measure of relief, we realize that the road to healing is going to be a long one. We as a community continue to pray for the families affected, for those still processing the trauma of these events. Justice will continue to be pursued, and we will remain committed to doing everything we can to support those impacted. Thank you.
Can y'all say about how he was apprehended or anything?
I'm Jeff Box, Dyer County Sheriff. This incident, the baby was dropped off in my county. The victims were residents of Dyer County. And I want to start today by recognizing those victims. I left the funeral home just before I got here today of one of the victims, and I spoke with both his mom and dad.
I know.
And they wanted me to sincerely thank, with great gratitude, each responding agency and each one of you up here and each officer that responded to this tragic incident that put an evil sense in the air throughout Lake County, Dyer County, Madison County, and all across the state of Tennessee. So I want to begin thanking you from the family by calling those names that were tragically taken. Courtney Rose, Adrianna Williams, Braydon Williams, James Matthew Wilson. Their names deserve to be spoken. Their lives deserve to be remembered, and their families deserve justice. Our hearts go out to each of these families. We cannot begin to imagine the depth of your pain, the weight of your grief, or the heartbreak of what you are now facing. Please know that this community stands with you. We're lifting you up, and we will walk with you in the days and weeks to come. Thanks to the incredible collaboration that you see here on the stage and the determination of all law enforcement officers and partners, Austin Drummond has now been apprehended and charged with these victims' murders. We're thankful for a safe resolution to this manhunt, but we also recognize that these families, that the difficult journey is just beginning for them. I want to take a moment to thank those who helped make this possible. Sheriff Brian Avery from Lake County, Sheriff Troy Klaas of Crockett County, and Sheriff Julian Weiser. The Jackson Police Department, whose partnership and response was unwavering. Our state partners, the TBI, Bureau of Investigation, who kept us informed every step of the way, and the Tennessee Highway Patrol. Our federal partners, the FBI and the U.S. Marshals. Every deputy, every officer, every dispatcher, and investigator who contributed to this effort, we thank you, as well as the public information officers, Kim Wheeler of the TBI, and Stephen Sutton, who led an important work of keeping the community and the public informed while we had boots on the ground working this case and assisting in working this case. Thank you to the community. We can't say enough about how your support and cooperation has been the best, not only to keep yourself safe, but to help in his capture today. Let me be clear that the manhunt is over. The justice process is just beginning, just like General Goodman stated. We remain fully committed to continuing this investigation, including the vehicle that was found in Dyer County, the infant that was abandoned in Dyer County, every tip, every detail that we receive, every lead that will be followed through completely and thoroughly. Everyone has been very concerned about the well-being of the baby, and we're glad to report the baby is healthy and doing well. As we leave here today, let us join with the victim's friends and other family members as they lift up the victim's family in prayer for strength and support that they're going to need in the days ahead. So thank you.
Sheriff Julian Weiser, Madison County. I just want to say thank you to the community for the support, the prayers, being vigilant. I got to witness some hard work this week. It was 5-6 days of high intensity, local, state, federal law enforcement officers across this county. You know, every door that we opened, every structure we checked, we didn't know if Drummond's was going to be behind there. And to have that amount of intensity over 5 or 6 days, and our law enforcement personnel working 18 to 20 hours a day, they made an ultimate sacrifice to keep our community safe. And I want to personally thank them. I want to thank their families for standing by them there's a lot of people behind the scenes as far as with TBI, intel analysts, support staff, the district attorney's office. You know, the troops in the field relied highly on our administrative staff. So they did a great job with providing us with intel. And I know the community will get some rest tonight. And it was amazing to see the hard work and commitment and sacrifice that our law enforcement personnel has made for our community. Thank you.
All right, that'll conclude the remarks. Are there any questions that we might be
You
able to
didn't say
answer, sir?
nothing.
Yeah, and at this point on a working motive, we are unable to speak about that. Still all part of the investigative process at this time. Yes, ma'am.
Drummond was out on bond for multiple charges of Lake County and Trousdale County.
They gave no information.
Allegedly smuggling drugs inside the jail, cell phones inside the jail.
Y'all just stroked each other for 30 minutes. That's it.
In terms of his prior charges, charges that he also has picked up while he was in prison, all of those certainly will be taken into consideration as we move forward in the justice process, as you've heard the generals speak to. So yes, all of his activities will be certainly considered, not only in our investigative effort and the justice process, but certainly in his housing and how he'll be managed going forward.
Who was timing people out?
You know, we saw those 3 accomplices get picked up. Are y'all looking into Caitlin's speed?
Yeah, again, I appreciate the question in terms of, you know, those who were assisting Mr. Drummond as he was on the run. And I can tell you that we will continue to address those individuals, each that have been engaged. In terms of identifying specific individuals, I won't go into that at this time. Yes, ma'am.
I understand there is a connection between the suspect and the victim. Can you speak to that relationship?
Yeah, in terms of the relationship between the suspect and the victims, the suspect's girlfriend is the sister of a victim, is the daughter of a victim, and is the sister of 2 victims. So yes, that's the familial connection at that point. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'll let Chief Corley address that.
Sure. Yes. So the first call we got, he was out in that area. The second call that we got that led to the apprehension, he had been in that area and was in the wood line, I believe, the wood line right behind that. So, but as far as the location where he was standing or staying overnight or during the day, yes, it was an abandoned or a vacant, I should say, a vacant building. I don't believe so. I can't tell you that. No.
How long do you think you've been in that pool house? I mean,
I couldn't tell you. Not right now. We're investigating that.
And then you all talked about community support. There was a large reward out. Will somebody get that? Will you find it?
Yes. So in terms of the reward, what will happen is we will vet the information that we obtained and determine who would be appropriate to receive the award. So we'll look into that very specifically to determine.
Give it to him.
More than likely, from what I have heard, there may be more than one person that will receive a portion of the award. And so that's what we'll be working on.
Who made the call?
As well. Let me go back here and then I'll come back. Yes.
That's right, Grandma Rose. They said
Yeah,
nothing.
Mike, in terms of how he was able to continue to be out on the run and those who assisted him, I won't be able to go into that because that's all part of this investigative process. and we can't go into those details yet at this time.
You said you can't speak to motive. Do you have any idea why all those victims ended up in that same spot in Lake County?
Again, those are specifics about the investigative process. I won't go into details at this time. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, in terms of were we surprised that he was still in Jackson? I think I don't believe we weren't surprised that he was still here in the area. We know he was obtaining support. Obviously, as you know, we have arrested individuals that were providing that, and so it wasn't a surprise. Quite frankly, we thought he may try to run, and his history has shown he has left the state before, and so we were concerned about that. But we had a lot of confidence in the information we were getting, the intelligence we were getting, the technology that we were following that helped us with the assurity that we were honing in quickly on his location. Again, it was the community that really broke this for us, and I don't want to downplay that at all. All of the effort, all of the technology, all of the dog determination that we had was really came down to the community doing as was stated, seeing something and making that call, and that was critical for us to be able to be where we are today with this. I think we're going to get one more. Sorry.
You mentioned that Drummond wasn't armed. Were you able to recover the weapon on the scene?
Yeah, I can tell you that. Yeah, we did recover a couple weapons at this point, and we're still searching to see what else is out there. And so I would ask again, a plea to the public: if you see something that you believe maybe was involved in this, don't touch it. Call right away. Let us get to it and process that scene. And there are still pieces that we're trying to place together, and so there's still evidence out there that we need to gather. But we have recovered weapons. I can't speak to if those are the weapons that were used in the homicides, but I can tell you we have recovered a couple of firearms at this time. I'm sorry. I cannot speak to the specifics of the weapons yet. Right? Yes, sir. Final. I can tell you in terms of Drummond, he has been transported to a facility. We won't state where he's at this point. And I can tell you that, well, I won't tell you what took place after he was taken into custody. That's all part of our investigative process. In terms of the child, I will yield.
The baby, we'd rather not say where the baby is now for its well-being, but it is safe, healthy, and being well taken care of.
Again, thank you all. We very much appreciate the help, especially throughout this. The media has been absolutely critical, pushing information as quickly as we could provide it to you, keeping a focus for the public on this. And so we again, this isn't just policing. This is our community. This is our great media doing a fine job. So thank you all as well for the effort that was put into this. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. Well, that was a whole lot of nothing, pretty much. I mean, you guys know I support law enforcement and all of that, but they gave us nothing. They really gave us absolutely nothing. When it comes to how it happened, right? He won't go back to prison he was in. Oh, hell no. He ain't going back to that prison. The only thing that we learned is that there was more than one weapon and that the reward might go to more than one person. And yeah, that's it. That's it. I mean, I figured it was going to be. Hold on. Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. This was the ex. This was the ex that wrote that. I'll show you guys real quick. Okay, we got it fixed, Tina. Okay, good. All right. Someone just sent me this, and we've talked about this as well. Caitlin Speed Northwest called me and told me about you effing Austin Drummond in there while you was working, and that you was terminated. Then the day he gets out, you move off with my daughter and not let her speak to me, since she has said he was mean to her. So he was allegedly mean to the kids. And enjoy y'all's time while you can. Better get all the tips you can from the scumbag. Maybe he'll take care of you while you're in there, since you took care of his dumbass. And I have no idea if Caitlin, there's a rumor that Caitlin broke up with Austin the day before the murders. Cannot verify that whatsoever, but that's the rumor. That's the ongoing rumor, that Caitlin allegedly broke up with Austin the day before the murders. Now, could be, may not be. And Butler's interview was quite nice too. I get why he's angry. The Austin Facebook account says he's not from Tennessee. I think he's originally from like Delaware or something like that, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's where he originally is from. For those of you just joining us, this is where Austin was found. He was held up in a pool house. Rhode Island. That's what it was. Rhode Island. Yeah. They said current girlfriend, and they were not broke up. I don't believe they were broken up either. They think social media influencers were other cases. Yeah. It's being said that she was giving him pillows and stuff after the crime, but I don't know if it's true or hearsay. Yeah, and that's some of the things I wish they would have spoken about in the press conference, right? Nope, she didn't. She just don't want to fall with him. Yeah, to me, it's a catch-22, because I don't want to be too critical of her if she didn't know anything. But I don't see how she didn't know anything. At least something more. Well, there are 2 pillows in that picture. Yeah. Well, there's technically 3. Right, and a lot of beer. And it looks like a fan there. There's a fan. Lots of beer boxes. I don't know if that's a window right there or whatever. Garden furniture cushions, yeah. We will all find out, I'm sure. They are still investigating that stuff. I know, but you usually during these press conferences you hear at 8:48 this morning, Jackson Police Department entered the you know, the whatever neighborhood, and we made contact with Austin Drummond. We told Austin to raise his hands, put down the pew pew. You know what I mean? Like one of those. To have a, and we heard none of that. Absolutely none of that. And that's why it's a little, I think, weird to me. You know what I mean? Look at this, guys. Look at this. So, Austin, August 19th, 2025, he had a scheduled hearing in Hartsville, Tennessee. I think this was for his attempted unaliving charge, which I have been asking and nobody seems to know. And if you watch this and you're out there and you know, text me or email me, please. I have been asking the question. You can be 100% anonymous on everything. I promise you, 100% anonymous. About who is the person that he allegedly tried to kill in prison. Right? I'm wondering if there is a connection to this person that he allegedly is claimed to have, attempted murder, and the victims. Right? Oh, I'm sorry, Panda. They may not be beer in the boxes, minis. Could be. The one man said he was still on the phone with 911 when police arrived and took him into custody. He watched the whole thing. Yes. Just, yeah. If I had seen him and called, would take the reward and set up a trust fund for the baby. Yeah. Someone in chat earlier this morning said it was the mother's ex-husband. Really? He's in jail. When was these charges, I wonder? That would probably help out a lot. When was he charged? Is Caitlin's dad in prison? I don't know about that, to be honest with you. I'm not really sure if he's in prison or not, to be honest with you. Here Austin looks, but this, he did have court upcoming August 19th. I was thinking it was like the 29th or something like that. Today's already the 5th. This is Austin Drummond here this morning. He looks a little tired. Looks a little sweaty. He is a very evil man. Oops, wrong one. He's a very evil man. Very, very evil man. Defeated. Yeah. I noticed this picture, and I've seen this picture quite a bit. But look who's right here. Austin and Caitlin. All three of them. All three of them. So they have, you see him a lot of places, right? With together. A lot of places together. I want to turn it over. However, it was funny when you said they stroked each other for 30 minutes. That's all they did. I mean, I support law enforcement, and I appreciate law enforcement, but they are not the ones that found him. I mean, they would have eventually, I'm sure, but I understand. But like, I think there should have been more thanks to that guy or whatever. I don't know. All right, here we go.
Sheila O'Connor's been following him. We've been showing you live in the last 45 minutes or so as search intensifying for this man. This is in the area where that church we showed you the surveillance video. He was seen skulking around Sunday night. Yesterday, the Union College and another school, they were shut down while they searched. This is in the same general area, a wooded area around Country Club Lane and Express Drive. Again, the suspect, Austin Drummond, has been captured in the last several minutes. Jackson, Tennessee, making that announcement after a shelter-in-place order that lasted.
We got a little bit of breaking news. Let me pull it up. Of what is going on here. I got so many damn tabs open. All right. Here we go. While I pull this up. Austin Drummond is in how do you pronounce it? Oban County? Here is his mugshot. He looks a little more cooled down now. There we go, folks. Obion County. He's back in the pokey. Yeah. And let me tell you something, that he's never getting out. He said he would not release where he is being held. Well, maybe through the press conference. August 5th, 2025, 2:38 Central Daylight Time. Obion County Jail. Let me look that up. Let's see here. Obion County Jail. Ooh, it's got bad ratings. Great. I'm glad. That way he can live out his miserable, which he'll be transferred, I'm sure. Now, how far away that is? That is, I'm looking right now. Oh, he's up in the northern part of the state. They got him out of there quick. They got him at, can't hide where he's at, public information. Well, let me show you where he's at. Obion. So this is where the county jail is, right? He was down here this morning in Jackson. Now he's up here. almost in Kentucky. Right here's where the jail is, which is past, hold on. Is it, why does it say Obion County Jail, but over here it says Obion as well? Did I spell it right? Obion. Did I spell it right? Let me check. Why does it say that? Obion County. Oh, he's at the county jail. Obion County Jail. All right, let's look this up. Austin Drummond. Let's see here. So he is, I don't understand. Is there two Obions or whatever? Obion. It said Union City. There's this one right here, which Obion, but that's in the middle of nowhere. It's got to be up here, close to Union City, which is where it's close to Union City, right? Which they were killed over here, right? See, Tiptonville is just this little slither county right here. It's a very small county, very, very small county. And it's just right on the corner of Tennessee. It's Fulton, Kentucky, Union City. All right, let's, yeah, it's in right here. See if we can get a look at it. All right. This is supposedly his jail. For now, he'll go to court a little later today, hopefully. Thank you, Mini Panthers, for gifting a pearl necklace. Really do appreciate you. And Pippa, thank you so much, my love. Appreciate you very much. And Mallory, Everett, thank you so much, my love. Appreciate you. And Leslie, thank you so much, my love. Appreciate you. And Julie, thank you. Love your channel. New subscriber here. Love your channel. Content community. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate you. Welcome to the Pearl family. You're welcome, Miss Julie, up in here. I pray it doesn't take Tennessee as long to prosecute him as Ohio has taken to prosecute the Wagoneers. Prosecution is still prolonged in the Roden family. Yeah, I think the average, it takes about 20 years before someone gets the death penalty, because there is a lot of appeals and it costs a lot of money and all of that. And it's got to be, it's scrutinized something fierce. Okay. Yep. Okay, that's where it is. Yep. So that's where it's saying that he is right now, which is interesting if you ask me. He had court coming up August 19th, and I don't know why killing someone, 4 people, and thinking that you're going to get that, they're not going to potentially testify against you, if that's the case, is going to get you out of trouble. It's not. I'm looking to see if there's anything else right here at the moment. Either to keep separated or cause Obion County Jails also holds federal level inmates until all court cases are dealt with. Then they are shipped to federal prison. This will be a federal is a federal case, won't it be? Yes, it will be federal. From what I understand, yes. I was just looking at that. Wasn't there in the capture photo? I'm sure he's looking rough. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. What's coming through the pipeline today? Justin, did you catch the officer say he was not alone? It was the only officer talking about the pool house. I didn't hear that. Did the guy that called in get the reward? Sorry, I'm late as usual. They said that one person would probably get the award, or multiple people. He is going to want to see his baby by Caitlin, and Caitlin is going to want to see him. Well, she's not going to be the guard this time. Respectfully, ma'am. You're not going to be the guard. It's not happening. No, he did not cross state lines. But it was through, I think, any type of interstate. Was he on the interstate anywhere during the crime? Was there something to do with that? I don't know if there was anything. Look at this. This is we'll come back to this in just 1 second. Look at this prison and all that, but I just want to show y'all something kind of cute. The police officer yesterday was talking on the banana phone. You see him? He was talking on the banana phone. There you go. Isn't that cute? Only the prison negligence. Yeah. Oh yes, Tennessee does have the death penalty. Today Tennessee executed a man from, and let me tell you this. It was from 1998 or 1988 maybe. I can't remember. 98 or 88. If that tells you anything about how long it takes them, which is an incredibly long time to prosecute, right? So yeah, it certainly does take a long time. All right, let's see if there's anything else going on. Oh, this is the guy who I think should get the reward, in my opinion. He's the one that called it in.
All right, so what's your name?
My name is Ricardo Contreras.
Ricardo Contreras. And tell us a little bit about what just happened.
Well, what happened was we are working over here, and we saw the guy walking in the middle of the wood.
Thank you.
And
I know Rainbow
we
is.
thought, like, nobody wants to walk in the middle of the wood, in the middle of this stuff. So we was kind of like very sure it was the guy. So I called the police immediately when the guy was walking right there, and kind of like give them the location and everything. And they've been hearing about, actually I was on the phone when they got here. So, and I'm really glad they got it.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
The hero That's
Well,
great job,
they
Big
are the
Dog.
hero. I just called them. I just called them. They are the heroes.
So, our very own concrete mixer in here, in our screen name, he was watching us today, and he actually worked with this guy just a few days prior, or something like a week prior, and he was right in this area, ready mix, whenever this was going down today, and he showed us some video of this taking place. So it's quite interesting as well. Let me show you this briefly. There is, yeah, he was found in a pool house. Or not found in a pool house. That's where he was seen. That's where he was staying, I should say. That's where he was staying. All right. And what time did y'all call? Like 10 o'clock this morning? Oh, this is what I wanted to show you right here. This was earlier today. This was just a little bit ago for 101.5 when all of it was going down. It's kind of an affluent area. There was supposedly another person who saw him and called in also. Yeah. I still don't understand why the hell he was walking in the woods if he had a place. I think they should use his own dollars to fund him in prison. I agree. I think prisoners should have to do manual labor to pay for their housing and the upkeep of the prison and stuff. Listen, we have to have the stresses of paying our bills, don't we? Why do they get to sit in there and not have to do anything? Why do we have to pay for their asses? Right? Train them to fix some bridges or something. I don't know. Go back to the chain gangs and grow their food. Yeah, something. I mean, we have a workforce that needs helped as much as possible. You know what I mean? But very disappointed in the. Oh, let me show y'all where this prison is. Well, is there any more to it? Are they going to talk? Okay, look at this. This is the neighborhood. Watch this. Hard labor, yes. Austin Drummond needs to confess with his lips, that's for certain. They didn't really say anything, did they? The police presser. But this was the area earlier. And they need to bring chain gangs back. Yeah, I agree. Really? Like they're on a chain and working? Yeah. I mean, you would think he would have been in like a, like a low budget area, but U.S. Marshals did not speak. Nope. They rarely speak. The BK and don't get a Y. Yeah. Oh, he'll have a lawyer, but he don't got a chance in hell. Listen, innocent people don't run. And they got all of his stuff they got all of his stuff. They got overwhelming evidence. They're gonna nail him. Afraid they might hurt a prisoner. Well, once he is sentenced to death, he's not with other prisoners. Perry, we don't know the actual evidence against him, but we know it's got to be pretty solid for them to make the call and already charge him with murdering 4 people and all of that. They've got to have a lot for this manhunt, right? Not, we would like to talk to Austin or anything like that. No, we're coming for you. Our country has them crocheting hats for the homeless. Whatever works. They will let you work out in a factory, etc. They take you back. But yeah, at least in the late 90s, you got 40 cents an hour. I mean, I think they should do it to, these people, a lot of these people, they just sit there and we have to pay for them and they don't benefit the world at all. Make them work. Do you think they have surveillance, maybe a dash cam? I think they have quite a bit. Now, okay, thank you. All right. We're going to change it up here for a second. We'll come back. I think it's about over anyways. Look at this. Guys, do me a favor. Please hit that thumbs up button. He tried to get in. He tried to get in. I can't stand his face.
All right, here's the update everybody has been waiting for in the case involving.
Hey, back up.
Okay, she's pushing out a... Let's see here if there's anything else going on. Austin Drummond. That's new. Everybody's been looking for him.
And I just wanted to say that when it comes to law enforcement, we are blessed in this area. We don't have good law enforcement. We have great law enforcement. And as what has been said before, people put their differences aside and work toward a common goal. And that's why we are all standing here in front of you today. Because working together, they were able to bring some security to this region. Like General Goodman said, Arrest often is just the beginning of a prosecution. There will be, the investigation will continue. I will continue to consult with our law enforcement partners, also consulting with General Goodman, because there will be some decisions made. We will be working towards making sure that anybody that may have had a hand in assisting Drummond will be held to answer for that. Those investigations will continue, and we just encourage the public, which has been so important and so engaged in this situation, to continue to provide that information.
I'm not for treating prisoners cruel. A lot of people getting sent away these days. I'm not saying cruel or anything, but I think they should work if they're able to. I'm extremely surprised he let them take him alive. I didn't think... I thought they would have to unalive him. That's what I thought. That's what I really thought. They would have to unalive him more than anything. Let's see here. All right, I'm pulling up something here, and we going to view this. All right, here we go. This sparks safety concerns here, according to Channel 3.
Well, the search for Austin Drummond was sparked renewed concerns over public safety in Tennessee. Over the past several days, authorities have asked residents to be aware of their surroundings, lock their doors, and avoid unnecessary travel. Representative Tori Harris of Memphis joins us now to talk more about what this manhunt means for the future of public safety, along with other new developments within the state. Representative, glad to have you here on the 3 o'clock. How have you been?
Yes, I've been good, really good.
Good. Let's talk about this arrest and capture of Austin Drummond. What does it mean?
Yeah, absolutely. The safety of our individuals and our communities, whether it be Shelby County, whether it be in Jackson, are really, really important throughout the state of Tennessee. And I think this is really important for us to see someone get captured so quickly, so that way we can bring them back to justice and make sure that the families and those involved are taken care of in the aftermath of this.
We're also hearing that Drummond was released from prison in September of 2024, having served a 10-year sentence. A lot of people are questioning, should he have been out, period? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, the justice system will work in this way. The court system is going to work the way it's going to work. And I think that ultimately this is going to be one of those examples that we'll have to use and see what happens in the future for future releases.
Yeah, but we heard some of the lawmakers say this is a good day for especially West Tennessee, for the Mid-South. Your feelings about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's a good day for us as we move forward. But you think back, did we have to actually release him? Did we have to get to the point where we are right now?
When it comes to laws, and we often hear people saying we need more muscle, more bite in some of our laws to keep some of these criminals behind bars. How do you see this playing out?
Yeah.
Is it easier said than done?
It is. I mean, adding more laws doesn't necessarily always adjust and fix the issues. We have to make sure that we're taking care of our people on the front end and not trying to wait to make sure that it happens on the back end. And I think that this is just going to be another one of those examples where when we get back in January to the legislature, I'm sure.
Let me show you this right here. This was a very good interview this morning. DA recommended he was denied parole. The DA letter is put there. Yeah, we've read the DA letter as soon as it came out. Look at this. These are neighbors.
Yeah, that's right, Kevin. We are here in the Saddlebrook Drive and Country Club Lane area in Jackson, Tennessee, where authorities did capture and seize Austin Drummond, as we've been reporting not too long ago. It's been a very tumultuous and very crazy.
Really? Entertainment Tonight just did a segment on the case. They said dad says he was broke up from him at the time of the killings. Interesting.
Crazy.
I mean, look, these are $1 million
atmosphere
houses.
for residents here. We actually have a Mr. Tom Lovell, who is one of the people who is one of the residents here in Jackson. Just describe to us just what exactly you had saw this morning.
Well, when I came back from church,
Yeah, I don't know why. Like, if you add time to your sentence. If you do something in prison, you add time to your sentence. If you're good in prison, many times you get out for good behavior. But
all of a sudden, a bunch of police cars came into our street and FBI and unmarked cars, and they got out and started looking around our house with guns pointed, and that's very unsettling. But on the other hand, it made us very comfortable because we knew that we were being protected really at that point. And so the neighborhood is pretty tight, and everybody was texting back and forth. But this saga had to stop because we can't live this way.
So, Mr. Tom, when did you see all that action occur? Was it this morning, or was it on Sunday?
No, it was this morning and really all day yesterday. They were in the neighborhood throughout the day yesterday.
What's the atmosphere? I know you just described a few seconds ago, but what's the atmosphere been like for you and your neighbors here just over the last 3 or 4 days, knowing that he was in this area this entire time?
It's very unsettling. It makes it difficult to sleep. So we have to protect ourselves in the way that the Second Amendment allows. And so, and I was, but I'm just so glad it's over with because once again, I moved over here for peace and serenity. And we hadn't had that for the last 3 or 4 days, but thank goodness they got him.
And I'm not sure if you saw that video that kind of has been circulating on social media, but when he was just near the university, just down the street, knowing that knowing that he was just that close, ma'am.
Yeah, we walk all the time in this area, and my next door neighbor and I were walking Sunday, and she said, "I just think he's in these woods," and I said, "Oh, you do?" So,
we've got some breaking news in a minute.
We felt unsettled, and we are so glad we can go for a walk now.
Another time they got camera evidence of him over here at Cornerstone Church, and my neighbor standing there can probably throw a rock and hit that Cornerstone Church. And so that's very unsettling to know that he's walking around in the dark throughout our neighborhood.
And then one thing that I wanted to ask is, knowing that, he finally got captured, that this city and this neighborhood can finally, as you just said, kind of be from unsettled to settled. How does that give you more of a peace of mind right now?
It's pretty good. My neighbor and I were talking, we need a little bit of a transition because we've been so geared up in a situation we're not used to. And
for me, it's just we can breathe again. We can go back to living again without having to worry about this problem. I want to thank all the members of the police authority and the FBI and everybody that was chasing this guy down, and good for them.
And back
breaking news.
It makes you want to go do stuff for them.
Something else.
And continue to let them know how much they're appreciated.
Well, thank you so much for your time. And like you said,
all right. There is another manhunt going on in Ontario prime cottage country. Investigators do not believe there is any threat to public safety, but ask if anyone has additional information or knows the whereabouts of Mitchell Gray to contact police or Crime Stoppers. Right here is Mitchell Gray. And police continue a widening scale search Monday for a man wanted in a murder investigation after 3 bodies were found at a fire gutted home in the how do you pronounce it? Muskoka region, one of Canada's most popular summer destinations. 3 days earlier, a grisly discovery that led to a nearly 4-hour shelter in place after the order for local residents. Shortly after 8 p.m. Friday, Ontario Provincial Police responded to a report of shots fired at the home on Beatrice Town Line Road in Bracebridge, about 185 kilometers north of Toronto. When police arrived, one man was found dead outside of the residence in flames. On Saturday, police announced the 2 bodies had been found inside the homes, which were destroyed by the fire. A shelter-in-place advisory was posted on social media around 9:30 p.m. Friday. Police warned that they were searching for a suspect in a fatal shooting and house fire. Officers are responding to a potentially armed person in distress, according to the alert posted on social media. Please stay indoors in a secure location and avoid the area. The advisory lifted at 1:45 a.m. Saturday, though people were advised to stay alert and report anything suspicious. The individual previously considered armed and potentially dangerous has not been located, but it is not believed to be posed an immediate threat to public safety, the OPP said. Mitchell Gray, 29 years old, is wanted for murder. He looks older than 29. Many of the details of the shelter-in-place part of the ongoing investigation, OPP Sergeant Joe Bryce Boyce of the OPP Central Region said in a email to the National Post. However, make sure I'm saying that right. Brissa Boyce said the suspect and the victim found were when police first arrived at the scene were known to each other. The identity of the additional two deceased is pending in the results of the postmortem, and that may take a number of weeks. Investigators do not believe there is any threat to the public. Gray belongs to a family that has a farm in a tight-knit hamlet northwest of Bracebridge for generations. Quote, everybody is in shock. One woman who took shelter in her basement told the Muskatoga Today, Mark Claremont, quote, they're a lovely family. It's pretty awful for them to be deal with. Very sad. Police searched sheds, barns, and canvassed the area, according to the police report. Police helicopters seen over the farms Friday night. Some people commented on social media that a shelter-in-place alert appeared downplayed potential risk. 3 people dead, suspect on the run. Please read one post in the Facebook. No public threat? ? Yeah, that's kind of interesting, isn't it? I'll take you to a video right here. And we'll see what they say.
A quiet rural road 2 hours north of Toronto is the scene of a murder after 3 bodies were discovered on the property. The main police suspect who is responsible remains on the loose. Shortly after 8 Friday evening, OPP responded to reports of gunshots and an armed man in distress.
Once officers arrived, one person was located deceased outside the residence, and the residence was fully engulfed in flames.
Officers started looking for the suspected shooter, and a shelter-in-place was put into effect in the area.
A shelter-in-place was put in effect until approximately 1:45 a.m. that morning. Since then, Mitchell Gray, 29 years old of Bracebridge, is now wanted for murder. Further, the next day, as the investigation progressed, the residence itself, 2 deceased were located from inside the residence.
OPP confirming that suspect and deceased were known to each other, but have not said if they are related.
There are a lot of unknowns for sure. This is still a very active investigation, and we are looking into every possible scenarios.
Bracebridge Mayor Rick Maloney providing a statement to CTV News saying, we appreciate the efforts of all our emergency services who responded to this tragic incident, especially our OPP. Our hearts and thoughts are with the family of the victims. The OPP say the investigation is still developing, but there is no threat to public safety. The OPP has not shared what information they have that leads them to believe that.
A police presence to continue. And what we are asking is if anybody knows the whereabouts of Mitchell Gray, to please contact the OPP at 1-888-310-1122 or Crime Stoppers at 1-800 222 tips.
Police are saying that a forensic autopsy could take some time to determine the identities and cause of death for the victims. Until then, police are assuming that Mitchell Gray is still out there and are looking for his whereabouts. Luke Simard, CTV News.
There is also a manhunt going on in Montana after a guy shot up 4 in Montana as well. Where the hell did that go? Yeah, that's kind of bizarre, isn't it? I'm going to keep my eye on that one right there as well. Where the hell did that go? Oh, that's Facebook. Okay, that's why it was. Yeah. This guy, 38 agencies are looking for this guy right now. 38 right now.
This morning, the urgent manhunt for an accused gunman on the run for 3 days after police say he shot and killed 4 people in a Montana bar. Hundreds of federal and local officials converging on the mountains in search of Army veteran Michael Paul Brown, who they say is armed and extremely dangerous.
This is an unstable individual who walked in and murdered 4 people in cold blood for no reason whatsoever. So there absolutely is concern for the public.
Authorities say 45-year-old Brown lives next door to the Owl Bar in the small town of Anaconda. They say Friday morning around 10:30, he walked in and shot 3 patrons and a bartender. Police releasing this image of Brown shirtless fleeing the scene, saying he's since believed to have stolen a truck with camping gear and clothes.
Leaving the scene.
Officials say Brown is known to local law enforcement with a criminal record, and his family says he struggled to get help for mental health problems. Locals in this tight-knit community now on alert and on edge.
This is a tremendous tragedy, and
crazy.
We're going to find this guy one way or the other.
And authorities say Brown was a regular at the bar where this shooting happened. It's likely he knew all 4 of those.
He's been on the run for several days now. There's been multiple shootings in Montana this past week. Yep, that's another big case. We're probably going to start covering that one as well. Guys, it is 5 p.m. here on the East Coast. I will be back at 7:30-ish. We will be covering probably Jack and Lily tonight. Some things that came out. Daniel has done some more talking, and he's a dumbass. You're welcome. He just doesn't stop. How does someone with obvious serial mental health issues get a pew-pew? Yep. Thank you, Willow. Welcome to the family. Appreciate you for being here very much, my friend. Yes, Rainbow. Daniel is a liar through and through. But he did a lot of talking, and I got a lot to say. Oh no, Danny. We may, even after that tonight, we may cover the Devil's Den killer as well. So we'll see about that. How do I keep my teeth so white? I don't know. Just brushing. That's all I do is just brush them. I use a generic. I'll tell you. I use a generic Sonicare toothbrush. It costs $10, and it's amazing. I can give you a coupon code. Actually, they had them on. Watch this. and they are amazing. I think they're on sale for $8.44. They're actually on a lightning deal right now. Let me share the link. And you get eight tooth heads, 8 heads to it, and they're rechargeable. How do I share this? I shared them before. It's a really, really good toothbrush. Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. You'll want this. I'm telling you, it's the best toothbrush. Amazon, go to page and once you click on this, I don't see the share button. I swear that there was a share button somewhere. We'll do it like this. Anyway, this is it. I'll show it to you. Right here. I think you can do it right here. This is it. You can get it in multiple colors too. Clean, polish, milder, white, massage. Comes with all of these brush heads. And yes, it's $8. $8. See if that link populates. Did that link populate? If it doesn't, you can get it in white, pink, green, blue, gold, all of that. It's a very strong toothbrush. Very good toothbrush. $8. You can tell it's been a long case when we are deep into toothbrushes. I know. And really a charge, one charge, it's supposed to last, I think, a year. Just got one. You'll love it, Michelle. You'll love it. $8. I'm getting the clip-on teeth. Go for it. Go for it. I don't got good teeth at all. My teeth are very thin. Very thin teeth. Mugshot is on a break. Yep, we've already showed his mugshot. Yep. All right, guys, I'm going to go spend some time with the family. We're probably going to take a walk or something and get some fresh air. Go enjoy yourself for a little bit. Go have a cup of tea, some coffee. I'm going to go spend time with the family and play with my monkey. Okay? Mohawk, see you on the next stream. All right, guys. Thank you all so much. I'll see you all in a little bit. Thank you, AR. Thank you, everyone. All right, guys. See you all in a little bit. God bless. Bye-bye.